Happy Migraine Awareness Month, everyone. We've been meeting so many interesting people as part of our Thriving with Migraine series. And today we're talking to Merredy Brown. Hi, Merredy. How are you?
Good. Hi. Hi, Rafaela.
All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you live? What do you do?
I live in Canberra. I've lived here for about 35 years after I finished uni. I moved down here to work in the public service. Had my family here. At the moment, I'm kind of between jobs because I've been helping to look after my parents, but I'm also a guide at the National Gallery,
Awesome.
which is a volunteer role. It can be as big or as small as you like, so it could take up all your time or just a day or so.
It's always been one of my fantasies to be a guide at MOAD, the Museum of Australian Democracy, because I'm a nerd.
No, it would be really good to do that too. I mean, what's enjoyable is for me when I take school kids around and their impressions and ideas, and that's really rewarding.
And the National Gallery does have some amazing art. There's some really, really beautiful pieces. I mean, there's the well-known things like blue poles and stuff, but it really is a fantastic collection there. How did you get into that? Just interested?
Yeah, no, I worked with someone who was a guide, and I used to go along to some of the talks and activities at the gallery, and I'd always been interested in art. And then I discovered that every couple of years they run a training course, a year-long training course for guides, and so I went through the selection process and got a spot. So yeah, and I've been doing it since 2010. And yeah, it's been very rewarding.
Wonderful. All right, let's talk about your migraine. When did you start getting attacks and what kind of symptoms do you get?
I first started getting migraines when I was 16. So I was in year 11, and I just had the odd one or two then. And now I'm 55 and I still get migraines. There's been times when I've had a lot of migraines, like more than 2 a month that last 3 or 4 days. And then there'll be other times when it's less than that. My father also got migraines. So watching him. And unfortunately for him, he didn't have the same kind of pharmaceuticals available to him as I have for me. I also have a cousin who has severe migraine as well. So I try to go in any studies that are about migraines and establishing, I've been in one about establishing genetic links and family histories and things. So it certainly has been a factor in my family.
And how is your father now? Is he the parent that you're caring for?
No, he has passed away, unfortunately, but he's told me he used to get his migraines. He was a school principal. He used to get his migraines on the very first day of the school holidays, and when he most needed a rest, and he'd be laid up for a few days. But he always has the funny side for Dad was when he went to the doctor and said to him, I haven't been, after he retired, I haven't been receiving, experiencing as many migraines. And the doctor said, that's good news. And the bad news is that's because your arteries are hardening.
Oh, good news.
So he's fell off in later life. Yeah, good news.
All right.
So he didn't experience them when he was, so
when he was older,
65 or so. I can't remember. Yeah.
Because they usually often do tick up a bit for men, kind of over 70. But let's go back to you. Did you ever find, you were talking a bit about, the new pharmaceuticals. Have you tried the new ones?
I haven't tried the very latest one that's just been listed on the pharmaceutical benefit scheme. What works for me at the moment is using Relpax, Triptan, with some naproxen, a bit of Mercendolfort. So and often the real packs will catch a migraine, but sometimes, or at the moment, it's only every couple of months at the moment where one gets through, and I'm stuck with the 3 to 4 days,
Yeah.
just trying to wait until it eases.
That's a pretty good management plan if you can manage only having one bad one every couple of months. It's
Yeah,
not
so at
bad.
the moment I feel a bit happier about it, but yeah. So yeah, I'm in a good patch. So
Yeah,
for me.
always a good thing. All right, what would be your tip for somebody else trying to manage their migraine?
I think one of the big things for me was detaching the emotional side of it, and looking at it as a process that, this is something that happens to me and this is what I need to do. It's no reflection on me. It's not the type of person I am. It's just a thing that happens to me. And now I will go through the process of dealing with it. I sometimes find that people say things to you like, you get migraines because you're this type of person, or you must be stressed all the time, or why can't you just relax. It's not, for me, it's a combination of many factors that come together, unfortunately. And once I detach those other that emotional conversation in my head away from it, and deal with it as a process, then I find I can get through it much better.
It is not your fault. That is a really great piece of advice. Thank you so much for talking to us, Merredy, and have a very happy Migraine Awareness Month.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.